Hello, YouTube. Well, this is my end of month slash year, December 2016 video. Let's get cracking here. Silver spot price ended the year at $15.94 per troy ounce. It was down 53 cents from last month on November 30th at 1647. And I just keep chugging along, guys. I mean, a lot of people love to wait for their time to buy, and that's fine. I do wait for my time to buy certain pieces. There's no question about it. But I've learned in life, in my short 40 something life, that sometimes you wait too long, the train ain't going to stop for anybody. So sometimes I'll be lower, sometimes I'll be higher. I think overall, we all kind of know that in years to come, whether it's 20, 30 years, whether it's 5 years. I have no idea that silver, gold, precious metals in general should be higher. And we do know it's semi-manipulated, which is fine. My whole point is I want my numismatic pieces, I want my bullion pieces, and I want my just collector pieces. And so when one's out of favor, I tend to gear towards the other. When the other one's out of favor, I'll go into a secular cycle there and I'll buy something else. And that's the good thing about stacking numismatics and then just having a separate collection of something else and then collecting bullion at the same time. So sometimes it's a perfect storm and sometimes it's just a type of market where I can just get one thing at a time. So now that that rant's over, if this is your first time actually visiting me, this is my 35th month of stacking. Next month will, and I could say next year at this point, will be my 3-year mark, the end of January. So I look forward to making that video. In the meantime, these are my 2016 stacking goals. I wanted to get 300 to 375 ounces, lower my cost basis from $24.99 to under 23 or close, collect about a third of my stack in generics, bars specifically. And then I wanted to get these things, you could pause it to see, specifically Color Eagle set, Certified, Libertads, and start the 8 Reels Mexico City set and dip my toe in the gold. Well, I'll start off saying this year I got about a half an ounce of gold, and I look forward to get more in 2017. I just made a purchase yesterday, in fact, or 2 days ago, in fact, of a tenth of an ounce piece. And I got eBay bucks on that 10%. So we'll see where that one goes. So let's start off with my bigger coins that I purchased. This is a box, and some of you look familiar to you. It is a Britannia proof box. And this one happens to be the 1997 Britannia proof set. You have the 1 ounce, the 1 ounce, the half, the quarter, and the 1/10 ounce. They are all beautifully struck coins. It's my favorite pattern on my second favorite, or my favorite pattern on the Britannia. It really is gorgeous, with the chariot. And my goal is to, at some point, get these graded. I want to get 4 graded 1 ouncers and have 4 graded lower denomination fractionals, half, quarter, and tenth. So I want to put them in my book, and I will show you that in a minute. So I paid $197.50 for this, and you'll probably see me buy another one of these in the near future as well. And I love them, and I need them. So we're going to cross this off in a minute. My next numismatic piece, and by the way, that includes shipping this piece, $197.50 shipped. My next piece was the 1773 8 Reels El Cazador Shipwreck coin, and it's graded NGC. And as you can see, it's 1773. This was a shipwreck coin. You could see the MO from Mexico City right there. Let's zoom in on that so you can see. Yeah, that's MO from Mexico City. Would be right there. And you could also see it on the more current days. Here I've got a Libertad I'm going to show you in a minute, but you could see the more modern MO is right there. That's on 07. So this one cost me I paid a little bit high for it, $218.05. Now, why did I pay that much? Well, all I need now, these run between 1772, this portrait series is what these are called, 1772 and 1783 is when it basically sunk, the ship. So there are no, or 1784, 1783 was the last year that they found of these coins. So this year, I've been looking for this for over a year, and I have not seen any until November, and then I ended up purchasing it, and I was thrilled. So the only year I need now of this is 1776, of course, the year of independence. I will buy one this year. I will find one. The only thing is 1776s are a little bit more forged, so I have to look very, very closely at that. All right, next. I love those coins, by the way. I purchased 1, 2, 3, 4 2005 Britannias. This one's graded MS68, and I paid $73.75 for this. This one I put in my own case. As you can see, the mintage is only 100,000. I paid for this one $68.63. This one I paid $69, and this is the gold gilded, and I put it here. The lighting isn't that great in here, but I put it next to this just so you could see the slight differential. You could see how this is gold gilded. These are very hard to find, guys. Very hard to find. I paid $68.51. So this month, these three are the most, or these four are the most expensive brilliant uncirculated coins that I purchased. So, you know, ultimately, when push comes to shove, you know, this is all part of my stack total at the end, and that's, those prices are shipped. So there you go. You got those 1, 2, 3, and 4 with the gilded one. All right, next. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I'm not going to take the pieces off of this, but these are, as I just showed you before, 2007 beautifully, beautifully struck Libertads. And I got 4 of these from a gentleman in Germany, and I may buy more. But the beautiful thing with these 4 is that this completes a tube of 20 for me. And I paid $42.98. I'm sorry, $42.78, $42.79, $42.79, $42.79. If I split it up, I had to subtract a penny from one. That's ultimately what it cost me to buy these from him, shipped from Germany. They are gorgeous, gorgeous coins. That is a really decent price for these. The mintage on these is only 200,000 for Libertads. If you know, that's really, really small. So it's a pretty great deal from me. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, I'm going to go for these. 1, 2, 3. So I got, let's clear this up here. All right, we got a 1986, we got a 1990, and we got a 1992. Now, again, I got a decent deal on these. Now, when you hear it, this one cost me $27, this one cost me $24.25, and this one cost me $24.50, but I got $10 off of each one with eBay bucks. So you're looking at $17, $14.25, and $14.50. The beautiful thing with these are they take coins off of my checklist that I was waiting for. So I'll do that in 1 second because I have another thing that I want to show you before I do that. We have, these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I got these as a gift from my father. And what these are, let's see if you can see it, are the 2016 Britannia. Let's see if we can get a good picture here. Maybe that's it right there. Britannia Monkey Privy. Do you guys see that? Right there in the middle. It is the Britannia Monkey Privy. These are beautiful, beautiful coins. I restrained buying them the entire year, even though I did mention them. My father bought me 6 of them because I need 3 per album, and I got them for free. and he probably paid about 40 bucks each, maybe 35. He did use eBay bucks, so I'm taking advantage of his eBay bucks, which is awesome. So he got me 6 of them, and I love it. So these are 1-ounce coins, and this is, I think, the 4th or the 5th one in the series. There was the snake, then there was the horse, then there was the sheep, and now there is the monkey. And we'll see if they make a rooster next year. I kind of hope they do. So this is where they are for that. So let's start off. I'm going to do this. I still have a couple other things I want to show you, but in regards to this, these are my 1-year check, or 1-ounce Libertads, and I got the '07. So this one is done. I just did the '07, so I'm working on a couple other years now that I need to fill in. We'll work on 17 this year, and this is where I am this year. Next, let's look. Next thing, the UK proof, my UK Britannia proof set. Well, I just got 1, 2, 3. They're the privies. So the 2016, what is it? The monkey privies. That's good. In fact, I'm even going to write monkey privy there. They're the monkey privies. And then additionally, I got 1 and 2 brilliant uncirculated, and I already crossed them off. So I need to get a proof to fill that in. Next. So that is a great thing. I got that. And then let's not forget this. I got 1 1997 1-ounce, the half, the quarter, and the 10th. I'm not going to put a full X through it because they are not graded how I want them to be graded, but I'm putting a slash mark through it because it means that I do have them. Then we're going to go to our UK Silver Britannia BU and gold gilded. So you can see here in the past, I showed you quarter ounces that I bought in the past. So that's cool. What else? Oh yeah, here we go. Here is, I put my 68 here, graded, and then I got my gold gilded. I ended up crossing them out as well. What else did I forget? Oh, yes. And then here are my monkey privies. Right here, I even wrote monkey privies. 1, 2, 3. I just crossed them off. They are officially done also. Let's see what else we got here. Next, my colored eagles. So I got a 1986. That's my first one. I still need 1 more. I got my 1990. So that one's checked off now. Checked off, checked off. All of these are checked off. And I got the 1992. I still need a 1993. 94s are done. I need 2 96s. 97s are done. 98s are done. 99s are done. 2000s. All of these are done until you get to 08 and 09. I don't have anything past that. After 09, the prices got extremely exorbitant, and they're not worth it. So if I ever see one on the cheaper side, I may pick it up. Otherwise, I'm going to cut it off at 09. So that is where I am. So if you have an 86, a 93, or a 96 and a colored silver eagle, let me know. Maybe we can make a trade. And then again, Hivernias. I don't have that, but I will work on that for 17, 2001, something else. Here we go. My 8 reels Mexico City coins. So I crossed off 73. So the only one I'm missing between 72 and 83, 1782 and 1783 is the 1776. And these are the Shipwreck El Cazador coins. I still need 84, 85, 86, and 87 of Carolus III. That is who is on this coin. That is this person, Carolus III is on. Then it goes to Carolus IV. So we'll see what my goals will be for 2017 in regards to these. All right, and that is pretty much it in regards to checklist. So let's do a couple other things here. I purchased 1, 2, 3. These are 1998. The mintage was 1.5 million. This one's a little bit tarnished on the bottom, but regardless of the fact, I need a tube of 20 of them, and I even have a tube here that I'm going to put them in after I'm done making this video. I paid, let's see what I paid. I paid for this one $30.02, $32.25 for this one, $34.95. But the beautiful part is I saved a ton of money on eBay bucks on these. I saved $18. This cost me $12.02. This one cost me $12.02. I saved $19.50 on this one, $12.75. and I saved $21.50 on this one. It cost me $13.45. So I paid under $13.50 for each one of these three 1998s. And it's a good year, 1998 too. Even though it's a higher mintage year, it's an in-demand year. You'll be pressed to find them for less than that. And I have two other coins and one bar to show you now. I wanted to get these all season, all year, and I finally went around to get them. I love these coins. These are the RCM Predator Series coins, the Canadian Predator Series. You can see the Queen is on the back, 2016. And I love the way these coins look. I'm going to collect the series. I believe it has, or it will be coming out soon, the next one in the series. But it's beautiful. I bought two of them. I paid $19.73 each on these. $19.73 each. And then finally, I ended with one more Scottsdale Silver 100-gram bar. I've been collecting these for the last, let's say, year and a half. My goal is to get 50 of them. I buy them every once in a while. I got this for $50, which is awesome. And it ended up being about $15.58 an ounce. It equates to 3.215 ounces every 100 grams. And it's a pretty nice bar. I like it if it's right in the middle of your hand like this, just to give you an idea. You know, it has a nice little chunky side to it. They're made very, very well. I highly recommend it. So for $50, I buy these all day, all night, all week, month, and year long. And I try to buy them cheap, and I had a guy, and he let me know he had a couple more. I'll probably buy one or two more next month. And that's where we stand with this. So, again, I'll do this. I like to do this every month. This is what I read to you guys off of. These are my December pickups. You can see exactly what I paid. These are with shipping charges. My month number 35, $197.50, $218.05. Then you go into my bars. Then we go into numismatic, and I subtract my eBay bucks, what it cost me. I got $59 off of that whole purchase, guys. Amazing. My '07 Libertads, no eBay bucks, but it completes my tube of 20, which I'm thrilled about. Again, population's only 200,000 on them. That's awesome. The Predator series, number 1 and number 2. '05 Britannias, as you saw, with the gilded one. I got 4 of them. That's a pricey tag, but they're expensive coins. And then page number 2, we start here. These were free. My monkey privies that my father got me. Population's supposed to be about 179,000, but they hardly see the light of day. And these are the colored silver eagles with my eBay bucks off. Cost me a total of $45.75 for them, which is pretty awesome. $17, $14.25, and $14.50 after the eBay bucks. So that's where we stand. All right, let's get to the real matter here. So this is my entire sheet of what I have stacked this entire year up until December. So if you remember, if you've been following me, the end of 2015, I managed to get during the year 393, let's call it 394 ounces at an average of 25.10 an ounce. Gave me a total of 955 ounces for the year, 24.99 per ounce. That's how much it was. So my goal this year, as we said from the beginning, was to be under $24.99 an ounce. Really, under 23, I said. I know that was grandiose thinking. Or close. Well, I wasn't even close. We come down here to 2016 December, and I spent $415.55 on the two other, the proof, the Britannia proof, and the 8 reals coin. So I spent that on that, but the rest of the coins cost me $623.49. They equate to 25.215 ounces in bullion, even though some of it's numismatic bullion, which means I spent $24.73 per ounce shipped. That includes the Britannias. That includes the Libertads. And of course, I got 6 free ounces from my father, so we deduct that from them, and it actually comes down to 24.73 ounces shipped. So when you add it all up, total spent 33,532 and change, divided by 1,347 and a half ounces equals 24.89 on the year, and actually it's on the entire 35 months I've been stacking. But month over month, it's still no change, which is not a bad thing. So I am at 24.89 on the year, but for the year, legitimately, it cost me 24.61 in 2016. So I brought it down. If you look, 24.89, 24.99, I brought it down an entire dime from 2015. I'm down 10 cents from 2015. And for the year, I was 24.61. And the amount of ounces that I got this year was 392.50. Pretty similar to 393.82. I mean, I was only 3/4 of an ounce off of, or an ounce and a half, let's call it, off from where I was from last year. So, and I brought it down. So I'm actually kind of proud of this number considering the expensive coins that I actually have in my stack when you really start thinking about it. And of course, this encompasses a lot of standard bullion like this, but I encompassed it all under the same umbrella. I may make a couple more rules next year, like if I buy let's say I buy a coin like this and it cost me this year, it cost me, let's see, this one cost me $73.75. I may automatically take $30 off the top, saying that's how much it would have cost to grade it, and make it $43.75. I may do that. I don't know. We'll see. But I've been staying like this for the last 3 years almost, so I may continue it next year, starting at the end of February, do that for the first 3 years. We'll see what happens. But that's where I'm at. And I thank you all for watching me through 2016. The next day or two, I'm going to make a 2017 goals video. We'll see where I'm at. We'll see what I could, accomplish and get done. And hopefully, I will be able to get those goals, set and ready. And we could see where I failed this year and where I definitely succeeded. But overall, I think it was a major success, and I have close to 400 more ounces to my stack, plus all the numismatic and prime pieces that I am putting in my stack. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Happy and healthy 2017. Take care.